Slovenia with his compatriots there running the line, Tomasz Pancic and Andrej Kovacic. It's a top tough in Marseille. Back four I can tell you tonight. Liverpool. And Mo Salah back in the field.
We are live. Chat.
Three changes for a home draw with Burnley when they made and failed to take chances. United stayed at home for personal reasons. Gomez comes in here. And Dowson referred to Jones, Salah to Dakpo. 51 European goals for the club. Ian Rush is ahead of him in terms of the club scoring records in all
Chat.
is here tonight. Watching what a pair of those two would be if they could play together.
Gather.
Massive Marseille now. Applause for the celebration of his life.
Chat. So what are we doing tonight? Are we gonna hate watch? You know, I personally admire Liverpool, but boy, it would make me really happy to watch this younger generation of Liverpool fans burn. I already did my job. Last night, I got the respect of the best team in Italy. I already have the respect of the best team in Germany. And I have the respect out of 2 out of 3 Spanish teams. The best Spanish teams. 2 out of 3. You know who's left. Chat. Salah is back. I'm rooting for y'all. It's a win-win situation for me. If you win, I get to give you credit. I want to give you credit because it's Europe. You know, I usually support English teams, Premier League teams in Europe. So, but if you lose, I'm gonna pull out a dagger and stab you young motherfuckers. You club children. Under 30 Liverpool fans. I'm gonna make it hurt. I'm gonna make it hurt bad. I promise you this. I want to see Gyökeres. I want Gyökeres to start and then Havertz to sub him. I don't want to see Jesus in that game. I don't want to see Jesus. I want to see Gyökeres to start the game or Havertz to start the game. I want to see Gyökeres and Havertz. That's all I want to see. Yeah, chat. Try to engage with the comments in English. It will help the algorithm. Because, you know, YouTube algorithm is not the same as TikTok algorithm. We gonna need to grind. You know what I mean? Me and my family, we gonna need to grind. And then one thing I want you to do. I'll say this in Amharic and English. First, let me say it in Amharic. የኔ አድናቂ ሆናችሁና የኔ ቤተሰብ የሆናችሁ ሰዎች ማለት ብዙ ጊዜ ሬጉላርሊ የምትመጡ ሰዎች ማለት VPN አብርታችሁ እዩ ከዛ ማስታወቂያ ቶሎ ሲመጣ ራሱ ማለት ነው ስኪፕ እያደረጋችሁ ማስታወቂያው እንዲመጣላችሁ እስካረጋችሁ ድረስ አሪፍ ሬት ይኖረዋል አንድም ሁለትም ሶስትም ማስታወቂያ ቢሆን ማለት አድናቂዎች አትለፉ ሃይላይት የምታዩ ራሱ አትለፉ and to all my English subscribers I ask you to turn if you are in a YouTube non-paying country like Ethiopia, I ask you to turn on your VPN to somewhere in North America or Europe. And then you don't have to watch the ads, but as long as the ads show up, you can just skip them. Even if you're here to watch the highlights, just my reactions when somebody scores, right? Come into the live, turn on your VPN, make sure there are ads. Once the ads show up, you can skip them, no problem. But make sure there are ads. If you're not seeing any ads, then you're not really doing me a favor. You know what I mean? If you live in a non-paying country, if you live in the States, if you see ads, I'm sure you'll see ads if it's a free version. But if it's not a free version, if you're a premium subscriber, I guess I get a cut out of that. We need to grind, you know what I mean? We need to capitalize on the engagement of the fans we already have. That will make things a lot easier. Abdi Saka, thanks my guy. Are you supporting Liverpool or are you hating on Liverpool? Tell me, chat, who's for Liverpool and who's hoping Liverpool loses? If you're supporting Liverpool, say Liverpool. If you're not supporting Liverpool, if you want Liverpool to lose, say we hate you. Let me speak in English. I mean, in Amharic for a little bit. Yo, ቤተሰብ በቃ ኢንተርናሽናል ለመሆን ቆርጠን ከተነሳን እንግሊዘኛ የምትችሉ ሰዎች ብዙ ለውጥ አይኖርም ለእናንተ። እንግሊዘኛ የማትችሉ ሰዎች ደግሞ እንትኑን ትራንስሌተሩን አብረታችሁ ከስር በጽሁፍ እንዲመጣላችሁ ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ። ትራንስሌተር ከእንደገና ደግሞ ዋናው ስንጨፍር ማየት ነው። you understand? ስለዛ ትብብር ያስፈልጋል። በቃ ኢንተርናሽናል መሆን አለብን። you understand? እዚህ ሆነን በቂ እገዛ እናገኝም። ብዙ አድናቂ ያለን ግን በቂ ማገዝ ሲኖርበት የሚያግዝ የለም። እዚህ ያላችሁ ጥቂት ሰዎች በጣም ስለምትወዱኝ ይሄንን በማድረግ ትተባበሩኛላችሁ። ኢንተርናሽናል እንሆናለን ማለት we're back to English. Switch it up. Danny, I'm getting hurt. Why? Why are you getting hurt? Let me get better. Yeah, it would be nice if Waneri played. Yeah, but it's too late. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're not. No hate, but love. To who? To me or to Liverpool? I'm in between. I'm kind of supporting them and not supporting them at the same time. By the way, how's the sound? How's the sound? Tell me the sound is dope.
Those guys there. The reason why those Marseille players get in very, very tight is because with a lot of those guys around the penalty spot, Liverpool have.
Danny, አሁን በአማርኛ እኮ አስረዳውኝ ለምን እንደሆነ አይደል? Dope. Sounds great, man. Thanks, my guy. Oh, shit. But let's watch the game. I'm trying to analyze and explain the game for you. How many Liverpool fans in the chat? How many Liverpool fans? Thank you, Fusun. How? Gomez, man. You should have got it on target. If only you had it on target. I told you we're going to fix the sound from now on. I told you. I think this is a quality chat. I think this is a quality stream. Worthy of, you know what I mean? Of going international. Ikitike's hair. Yeah. That platinum blonde. I don't know why black people. Oh shit, Newcastle. 1-0. Newcastle and Labado. Abdi Saka. That's positive mentality. That's what positive mentality means. በቃ የገባው አስተሳሰቡ በደንብ አድርጎ ሻርፕ የሆነ አበሻ ማለት አንቺ ነሽ። I think Liverpool wins this game. Let me tell you why. Marseille's coach, De Zerbi, and the type of football Marseille plays, Arne Slot is good at dealing with that. If you want the ball, if you're a possession-based team, Arne Slot can handle you. If you are a long ball team, if you are a throw-in team, if you are a set-piece team, not our kind of set-piece, Brentford kind of set-piece. Okay, Danny. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Respect. እንወድሻለን ዳንዬ እና እንረዳሻለን። Thank you very much. ችግር የለውም ወንድሜ። I follow you all day. You're my hero, my man. That's some real love. I hope you're watching with a VPN when you say this, right? I hope so.
And players that are prepared to take up all sorts of positions out there.
So was like Verts. Oh, good pass to Frimpong. Frimpong with a cross. Ah, too high, too high. Kirkes, the way he just, oh my god. Greenwood, Greenwood, Greenwood going down the left, going down the right. Ah, he passes back. Soboslai did the job right there. You see him covering the spot Kirkes left.
Disagreement, but just only had Guiri in the box, just with the one white shirt in there. Quite rightly decided to check out and keep it.
It should have been Joe Gomez's ball. It's over his head. Gravenberch couldn't make the challenge. They get the crossing here from Greenwood. Back again. Now by Van Dijk.
Futsu. You're killing me, my guy. What about Chelsea's game? We're following up.
Caught up with him and he's
Oh, Slavia Prague just scored against Barcelona. I told you.
Twice now, we've seen a little bit more where he's
I don't know why Barcelona fans get upset
comfortable in certain
when I tell them they have an obvious weakness. I think Barcelona has a clear and obvious weakness. I just don't think La Liga teams are strong enough to exploit that weakness. So I think Barca still ends up winning the league, to be quite honest with you. But
the last 3 games. for
they have a
Chelsea.
clear and obvious mistake. I mean, weakness. They're a high line merchant.
Here's Pavard.
Flick is a decorated Postecoglou. You know what I mean?
There, when he first arrived at Marseille, he was very rash.
Decorated Postecoglou. That's what Flick is. That's who Flick is. Watching from Netherlands. Kudus. That's my G.
It's been
How many Liverpool fans in the chat?
years and years and years. I mean, that in the best possible sense. Wonderfully self-destructive.
How many Liverpool fans in the chat?
I've got a chance here, Marseille. That's a decent. Oh, look what Pavard is.
Thank you. Thank you.
outside from Traore.
Masresha. Thank you, my guy.
And you're right, great run. He's
The thing I like from Soboslai is his recovery. Not just his recovery. This season, Soboslai feels like he's an important player in the team. You know what I mean? Like he has the aura of a player who knows this is his team. You know what I mean? Like captain kind of mentality. Same Soboslai that plays for Hungary, by the way. It's just that, you know, for 2 seasons, I'm sure he was living in a country that's nowhere near UK. You know what I mean? It takes some time to adjust, make the teammates make you feel like, you know what I mean, that you're part of the team,
It's already come and gone.
like your family. It takes time until you adjust. You know what I mean? And even in the field, even in the pitch, he used to always focus on pass to this guy, pass to this guy. I shouldn't take a shot. I shouldn't risk it.
By Szoboszlai.
You know what I mean? This kind of mentality. But this season, he feels like, I'll take care of this. Give me the ball. I'll take care of this. Ghost is like 2 birds with 1 stone for me. My man.
Guiri sort of gave up the ghost.
Yeah, I don't think anyone of
How many Liverpool fans in the chat? I want to know. I want to know how many die-hard Liverpool fans I have.
I think they're happier in these opening exchanges.
25k. Yeah, subscribe. I think we need to go live on TikTok, right?
Right over the top and away through. It's back from finishing 4th in AFCON. On this slice. 89th game, win
Fakadu.
percentage 61%.
Yeah, I'm mad. 45?
Still remarkably high.
You think half my chat is Liverpool supporters?
That's his critics amongst Liverpool's faithful this season.
እሺ ላይቭ ላይ ያላችሁ የሊቨርፑል ደጋፊዎች አለን በሉ። የሊቨርፑል ደጋፊዎች
Gomez away.
thank you Lul.
Beards under pressure immediately from Kondogbia.
Most likely with Abigail. Most likely, but depends where he's gonna be. You know what I mean? We're working on an event, me and Abi. We're working on an event. I think for that time only. Maybe it might be
Players at
in
high
Amharic.
defence.
I don't know. Now, he can speak in whatever language he wants, but I'm gonna try to stream with Abi.
Fringes, I would say, for the World Cup squad in the summer.
My man, of course. Liverpool, Sobo play like Rice. Am I right? Yeah, you're kind of right. Definitely. You know what I mean? But like the only difference is Sobo is closer to a number 10 and Rice is closer to a number 6. But they're both midfielders who play at 8. At an elite level. Exactly, they're box-to-box midfielders. That's exactly what both of them are.
Pace of the game suited Liverpool.
Marley, what's wrong with my language? It's funny that I'm speaking in English. I've been doing this for 2 hours. This is my third game, I think, right? That's like 4 hours of non-stop English. Your prediction for Sunday's clash? 2-1, 3-1 for Arsenal? 2 or 3-1?
Just after half time, that often changes, and that's when you can see chances given.
Fikaru, 2 or 3-1 for Arsenal?
Taken or missed.
Fuad Hussein, Fuad Hassan, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
French international, became a Central African Republic international.
Always Ghost says, you know what I'm saying. So በአማርኛ ደግሞ ገባሽ አይደለ ተረዳሽኝ አይደለ አለል እንደዛም ላለው right ስለዛ አንድ አይነት ፐርሰናሊቲ የተለያየ ቋንቋ ገባ አይደለ even in Amharic I say the same thing. I say you know what I'm saying all the time. Same personality. See, I don't have to think what I want to say in English, think what I want to say in Amharic, translate it to English, then speak. I don't need to do that. When I'm speaking in English, I'm thinking in English. When I'm speaking in Amharic, I'm thinking in Amharic. Do you know what I mean? Do you think Manu is the type of player like Pedri and Vitinha? Nah. I mean, type of player, maybe. Could he be such a player? I don't know. Because he lacks the passing. You know what I mean? He has the attacking instinct. He has the shot. He has the dribble. He has the carry the ball deep. You know what I mean? He has finishing instincts. He's a good attacking midfielder. But he lacks that one quality, especially Pedri. Vitinha also elite, but especially Pedri has, that is the killer pass. The killer pass, I only see it with Vitinha and Pedri. Not Manu, but what an elite midfielder, right? At 18, this guy made it to the English squad. He played until the final, right? He started on the bench during Southgate 2024 when they lost to Spain. He started on the bench, and then by the end of the tournament, he was Rice's partner at midfield, right? So clearly that guy has a lot of potential, right? It's so depressing. Amorim decided to completely cut him out of his system. Like really, really hard. And then the minute Carrick came back, Fletcher took control of United, and then Carrick, guess who is in their starting lineup automatically? Kobe Mainoo. It's weird why Amorim did that to him. Very, very weird. Amorim was a scammer. Ikitike. That was a good ball. Kerkez with the cross. Long. Oh man, keeper almost messed it up. Aman, spam አታርግብኝ ኮሜንቴን ፕሊዝ አታስጨንቅኝ። እዚህ ጋር አንዱ ያለውን አልሰማሽም እንዴ? አንተ በእንግሊዘኛ ስታወራ እኛም እንግሊዘኛ እንማርበታለን አለ። ትክክለኛ ሐሳብ ተባረለ ፖዚቲቭ አድርገሽ ይሁ stop spamming. Exactly. Okay, now top 4 prediction for the season. You mean the Premier League? The Premier League? Yeah, I think the top 2 is obvious, right? I think Liverpool finished third. Chelsea finished 4th. Man United finished 5th. All of them getting Champions League. And Aston Villa finished 6th. Trust me, Aston Villa, I see them falling off. But I hear they made some movement in their attack. this transfer window, right? I think they recalled who's that? Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey from Roma. They recalled him, a winger, and I think they brought Tammy Abraham from Besiktas, who was also at Roma. And then who's the third person they're trying to sign? Yeah, they're trying to sign Jean-Philippe Mateta from Palace. They're trying to sign Jean-Philippe Mateta from Palace, right? So they're gonna end up with 3 strikers. So they might finish 5th. Maybe one of the 2 teams, Man United or Chelsea, miss out on Champions League if Aston Villa keeps 4. But I don't think they finish 3rd. I think they finish 4th if they're good enough. ተመስገን ሰማውልሽ ዝሆን ቅርማ ያስብለኝ ኮሜንት ነው ስድብ በራሱ አድርጋ ላየው ግን ደጋግመሽ አትጽፊ ከፈለግሽ ውጪ goes my king Brook fam. Do you think we'll see competitive game between Arsenal and Man United? I'm sure of it. I'm very, very sure of it. The best kind of victory for Arsenal comes in a competitive game. You know what I mean? We want Man United to feel confident. We want Man United to feel like they can play through us like they did Man City. You know what I mean? That will give us good confidence. That will play into our game plan. You know what I mean? Why are you streaming in English? Because we're trying to go international, my guy. Why is everybody... Yeah, we're trying to work on an event. Yeah, exactly. Masrasha, I don't think Aston Villa finished top 4. They have clear and obvious weaknesses, you know what I mean? They've been overperforming their performance. They've been overachieving from their performance. Their performance are not that impressive. They're not that dominant. Everton did exactly what you should do against Aston Villa. And now that Everton did it, I promise you a lot of other teams will start doing it too. What do you think? Next game of the team. Next team of Rodgers. Who do you think is going to be the next team of Rodgers? Aman, atasጨንቀኝ በቃ እንዴ I told you. Please speak after this Arsenal versus Man United. After the stream is done, I can do that at halftime too. I think Carrick will try to low block. He will focus on counter. Yeah, but like we want them to focus really well on the counter part. You know what I mean? We want them to invest on every single mistake we supposedly make to try and counter us. That's what we want. I hope he plays Cunha instead of Dorgu. Aman. እዚህ የሁላ ሰዓት ቁጭ ብለህ መጨቅጨቅህ አድናቂ ስለሆንክና ስለምትወደን እንደሆነ እያወቅን እናመሰግናለን ለሱ ግን ለምን በእንግሊዘኛ ያያደርግ እንደሆነ ተናገርናል እንዴ ለምን በቃ አትረዱ Of course City's defense of course will improve now that Guehi is here. But the problem in City's tactics goes way beyond just their defense. Do you know what I mean? They're struggling to create chances. Where is your admin? I don't know. I don't have a camera guy. I don't have an admin. But perfect sound, perfect image. So we're happy. We're happy about that. We can just ignore this spamming hate and ass motherfuckers. I beat Inter Milan. Show me Chelsea fan. Kalab Abiyu. I beat Inter Milan at San Siro. You're playing Paphos. I don't know where the hell that club is from, but you're playing Paphos at the bridge. So before you tell me what color London is, do your job. Sobozlai Ekitike 1-0. 1-0. Bro, that run from Ekitike, that was amazing. That was amazing. Sobozlai didn't even disappoint, but that Ekitike run was amazing. He just beat his man just like that. Look at that. Salah obviously involved. Salah Sobozlai. Sobozlai cuts in. Oh, that looks offside. That looks offside. That looks offside. He's ahead of the ball. He's ahead of the ball. Did you see that, Peter? That looks offside.
He looked like he was the other side. He was
The laptop is all the way. Yeah, offside. The laptop is all the way over there, bro. I gotta stand up. Thank you, Master Shah.
From a position behind him, straight towards the goal, crossing. Often you're going to get caught offside. It's unlucky, but that's a warning for Marseille. It's all good having these ideas about.
I'm sure Liverpool's gonna win this game. Form is temporary, class is permanent, broski. Are you trying to tell me that you have class, you 20-year-old club? Do you even have kids, young kids that support your club? Nope. Arsenal has 10 times the amount of fans Chelsea has with no major trophy in the past 20 years. That's what class means, my guy. You understand what I mean? Take a look at, yeah, I told you, offside, no? Offside, it was offside. That's what class means. You dig? Even when you're having the worst time in your entire history, you still get fans. Your fan base keeps growing. That's what legacy means. Only 3 clubs have this pool in English football right now. So the rest of y'all glory hunters can shut the fuck up. Do you think? Yo, stop spamming. Calm down. Do you think Arsenal will use the same system as they used yesterday against Inter? No. The only player I'm not sure Arteta will start is either Trossard or Martinelli. But let me tell you who's gonna be playing. I think he might play Ben White or Timber. But knowing Arteta, he's probably gonna play Timber, man. He's killing Timber, bro. He's Timber at right back. Gabriel and Saliba. I think Hincapié is back, right? Oh, I don't want to see Timber at left back. Oh, I don't want to see that. But if Hincapié is not fit and ready, he's gonna play Timber at left back. Ben White at right back. Midfield of Zubimendi, Rice and Odegaard. Our best midfield. Saka, Gyökeres and Trossard. That's what I think he should play. He might play Madueke and Martinelli. He might play Madueke and Martinelli. I'm a Spurs fan, by the way. Of course not. Are you serious? Automatically, you should earn respect of a real fan if you're a Spurs fan. Whatever you saw, oh, nice ball into the box. Whatever you saw to support Spurs, Alisson, what a save. Yo, Salah, can you still run? Doesn't have the legs he used to. They say speed is the first one to go. Sinan, exactly. Instead of not being able to use your opportunity like Ethiopian, I show speed, it's better to spend time with me. Watch me talk about football, the game we both love, the reason you followed me when I speak in another language. We watch the game, we have conversations, and then you start commenting in English. I respond to your comments in English. technically you're learning, aren't you? You're learning for free. Sesko or Ikitike, not this season, all their career. You see, Sesko potential-wise is levels above almost every single striker in modern football, right? In modern football, I said potential-wise, but the thing about Sesko is he's not really strong mentally. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the aura about him. No wonder why Arteta likes him. So, potential-wise, Sesko might be better, but I don't think he can hit the levels Ikitike can. You know what I mean? Ikitike is sure of himself. He just benched Isak, the top 3 strikers in the league for the past 2 seasons, and he came from Germany and benched Isak, right? You know, so Ikitike is kind of sure about himself. Szoboszlai, come on, that was a 3-on-2 advantage. You ruined it. You ruined it. If you want another admin, yeah. Next stream, I'm definitely gonna need to do that. For right now, the main computer, the one that runs the stream, is next to the camera, right? It's a little bit far from me, so I can't go over there, and frankly, I don't even know how to. So I need to learn how to do that. How to add an admin. What do you think about World War III, and what if it started? We can't enjoy the trophies you did. I doubt World War III is gonna happen. I doubt it. There's a reason why what about you, striker? What do you mean? What about your striker? Our striker? You mean Victor? See the offside? As advice, come up with an Amharic subtitle for the pupils. Yeah. I think you can turn on the subtitles, can't you? Try and turn on the subtitles. I'm sure you can. Let's try and go live on TikTok. Let's have the haters watch us but not understand us on TikTok. I promise you that will make them come here. I swear. I'll just ignore them and they'll come. It deeply saddens me that this is what makes Habashas tick. This is what makes Ethiopians tick. It makes me feel sad. No one is doing better than Ikitike. What do you mean? No one is doing better than Ikitike. I will follow you all day, bro. You're my hero. Oh, my man. I know. Kai, Jesus, or Victor. For Sunday, you mean, right? For Sunday, I want Victor to start the game and Kai to come on. That's ideal. Hello, Habasha Man United. What up, G? What up, G? Nah. Temesgen. Nah. I ain't gonna listen to you, huh?
Starting to apply pressure, but I'll say feeling that they're comfortable defending 40-45 yards from their goal. Always a bit of a risk. And I can drop it on the 6 minutes.
What about Jesus? I don't think Jesus is the right fit, right? I don't think Jesus is the right fit. But if he starts the game, I'm okay with it. If he starts the game, I don't want him to come on. If anybody comes on, I want Victor to come on or Havertz to come on. If Havertz is fit to start the game, I want to see Havertz start the game.
Half an hour in, only glimpses of Mo Salah so far. Hasn't had too his feet where he can
But have you noticed most of the time
run at
we
it.
bring on Jesus
Have that
and Victor Gyökeres comes off, we concede. We concede. Guardiola wants positional football and sign players. I know, right? Guardiola is trying to change his tactics, by the way. Barcelona just equalized 1-1. 1-1.
panic.
Newcastle 2-0. How is Newcastle smoking PSV, bro? How is this happening? How is this happening? Why is this happening?
Terrific centre half play that.
I don't like this.
Across the fast and it comes in for Medina from Greenwood.
Yeah, that's better.
You've got going Marseille as an attacking outfit at all. 200 defeats in 11 this season. They've already scored goals in
What about Ode and Eze? I don't think.
7 games in all. Costly defeat.
You mean fit. Fit, not feet.
Christmas.
He brought Eze not to be Odegaard's bench. He brought Eze to play left wing. I promise you this, I know Arteta. He brought Eze to be cover for Odegaard, but play left wing. Do you understand what I mean? The role Trossard plays. Exactly the way Trossard plays. And he could be better than Trossard at it. But right now, Trossard is doing the job. And Eze is pouting. So, you know what I mean? He gets to sit on the bench. Arteta won't use him unless he needs to use him. Unless he's forced to use him. Like an injury. He gave him a chance versus Aston Villa and he screwed up. Yeah, he's gonna pay for that. I know Arteta. He's the only player who did not need rest whatsoever yesterday. Yet, 62nd minute, hooked. Can you believe that? For Mourinho. For Mourinho. So was like tried to make a good pass. Unfortunately, was cut off. Top 3 best number 8 players in the league. Obviously, Rice. Bruno G. Right now he's playing number 8 and Tonali is playing more of Salah, find the pass. Oh, cut off. I think Liverpool looks good. Man, Ekitike is a killer striker, but he can't pass the ball to save his life. He always misplaces the pass. And for a person, you know what I mean, who the ball looks good on your feet, even when you're dribbling, when you're shooting, it's weird how he can never make the pass. He always messes up. Masra Shah, why you going to sleep? Not watching the game anymore? Licha is going to cook your striker, my man. You overrate Licha, by the way. Man United fans overrate Licha. I'm not saying Licha is overrated. I said Man United fans overrate Licha. You put him in such a... Does he start for Argentina? Does he start over Coutinho Romero? So technically, you're yapping about a defender who's not better than Spurs' defender, right? Coutinho Romero plays for Spurs. So y'all need to calm down, chill with your glazing. You glaze your players way too much. Most delusional fans online. Man United fans are the most delusional fans online. We can argue this live in front of the world versus anybody, by the way, including Evra himself. I can prove Man United fans are the most delusional fans in football. Anybody can argue with him in any language. What about Tijani Reinders? I like him. At the beginning of the season, I thought he was really the next Gundogan. He's not. Has the potential to be the next Gundogan. He plays like Gundogan, but nowhere near who Gundogan was for Pep, right? Why is your accent so good? Because I took formal education in English, right? I grew up speaking English at school and Amharic at home, right? Wow, yeah, definitely Yafit. I agree. The next generation will not remember how good Thiago Alcantara was. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Make sure you turn on that VPN. VPN አብርታችሁ ነው ማየት ያለባችሁ ቤተሰብ። በቃ የምትወዱኝ ከሆነ ይሄን ነው ማድረግ ያለባችሁ። ሃይላይት ለማየትም ቢሆን ራሱ ጎል ሲገባ ምናምን ለማየት ትገባለህ፣ ማስታወቂያ ይመጣልሃል፣ VPN ስታበራ ማለት ነው። ስኪፕ ትለዋለህ፣ የምታየውን ታያለህ። ሌላ ማስታወቂያ ከመጣልህም ገባ ማስታወቂያ ማየት አለብህ። VPN አብርታ ማለት ቤተሰብ ኮንክ እንደዛ ነው የምታደርግልኝ። Can you explain about the advantage of finishing first in the Champions League? Should I do this in just English or should I also explain in Amharic? Hey Ghost Fitze here. Do you prefer Jesus and Gyökeres for Sunday's game? Your reason? The person I want to start the game is either Gyökeres or Havertz, preferably Havertz. But I doubt Havertz is fit enough to start the game, right? So out of Jesus and Gyökeres, I prefer Gyökeres to start. If we take the lead, and Gyökeres is on the pitch, we'll have a huge advantage. Salah, we'll have a huge advantage to get another one, hit them on the counter when they're desperate, right? So if we bring on Jesus, we'll have superiority in their midfield. So this is a good idea if the game stretches into the 70th minute and we don't see goals. But I doubt Man United makes mistakes at the back consistently, and they're also potent when they're attacking. So I see a goal in the first 25 minutes. I see a goal either way, one way or the other. So in a game that will have a goal in the first half, I prefer Gyökeres to start. Right? The only thing that is scary about Man United is their attack. Deadly attack. So who was the person who asked me another question? Someone asked me another question before this. Many people are saying Victor is not effective in Arsenal. What about you? See, the problem is he will definitely start getting better. He'll definitely find positions like last night once the team understand how to serve him, right? The team is trained to play with a false nine. That's why Merino is effective. The team is trained to play with a false nine, and he's a different kind of number 9. He's an out and out number 9, right? So until the team adjusts towards him, and until he adjusts towards the team a little bit, he'll struggle, but he'll start getting more goals. I promise he'll start getting more goals. Now, is he going to be as good as he was at Sporting? I doubt that. I don't think he will ever be at the level of player he was at Sporting. The main reason being, we already saw his advantages, his big advantages, like his strength, matched. Apparently there's not a single player in the Portuguese league as strong as him, especially in defense. But you come to the Premier League, every Premier League center back is strong, is fast, just like him, right? So the only advantage he has is get into the right positions, have his team find him, and make the kill shot at first touch, and he's gonna adjust to that. I think he'll start getting 20 goals a season. You know what I mean? And I think he'll score more when he comes off the bench. I like that. Mark my word, Arsenal will win the treble or quadruple. I don't want to, say that. I don't want to jinx myself. That's why I say, don't ask me if Arsenal will win the trophy this season. Ask me how many trophies will Arsenal win this season, right? That's the right approach. You terrorize your rivals by saying how many. We're going to take it all this season. You know what I mean? But don't mention treble or quadruple. Don't say that. Don't jinx it. We're playing for 4 tournaments. We'll win more than one. Do you know what I mean? We'll win more than one trophy. That's what you need to see. That's what you need to say to your rivals. They will still get pissed off. Yeah, Barca just scored their second goal. Barca just scored their second goal. Frimpong, bad cross. That was a bad cross. Kerkez recovers. Fermin Lopez makes it 2-1. Fermin with a brace already. Hey Ghost, why don't you give us fantasy PA? Oh, what the hell? Slavia Praha made it 2-2. Barcelona versus Slavia Praha is 2-2. This is a killer game. This is a killer game, bro. Chelsea 0-0 against Paphos. Where's my fan? Where's this Chelsea fan who was talking all that shit? Can't even kill Paphos. Who the hell is Paphos? Juve, Benfica 0-0. Except that's what we expect. We expect that. Liverpool, obviously. Atlanta is leading 1-0. Bayern 0-0. Very surprising. Bayern is having a hard time breaking down Union SG. By the way, I rate Union SG. Union SG and Club Brugge are good teams from Belgium. Very good teams. Especially if you like to make a wager. If you're used to making a wager. I think Club Brugge and Union SG are very trustworthy teams. Yo, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. It landed on, from his shoulder to his Champions League. What? Yeah, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. I appreciate, my mate, you're leveling us up in this country. My man. You know what I mean? You work hard to open doors, so it will be easy for the people who want to follow in your footsteps. I think that's what influencing means. Stop spamming. Yeah, please, guys, stop spamming. I'm trying to watch the game too, not just read your live, right? Answer me, Ghost. Why don't... Okay, the reason I don't play Fantasy Premier League is because I'm too old for it now. I used to when I was in college. I used to play fantasy. But the thing is, if you want to be really good at Fantasy Premier League, you need to spend a lot of time watching as many games as possible. More than I watch right now. And that takes up a lot of your time. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of too old for Fantasy Premier League. Yes, Habasha Man United. Thanks, my guy. Come on, bro. You guys are delusional and you know that as well. Bro, your attacks are so mid. Name one delusional statement Arsenal fans make. One comment. And then you tell me your club, and I'll tell you what delusional take your club fan base has had just this season. Szoboszlai! What a free kick. What a free kick at the death of the first half. So was the he played the wall. The wall was duped by Sobo, bro. Just to the bottom. The wall made a jump. There was nobody behind to cover. Nobody sleeping in that position. You know that position?
Yes, it does. Jumps up in the air. Szoboszlai knocks that right between them.
The keeper couldn't even see the ball until it passed the wall. Very hard to stop. Very hard to stop.
You can see them all jumping. There's no one laying on the floor behind them to protect that space.
And they jump too high, bro. They jump too high. What a free kick. That is not an elite free kick. That is a smart free kick. That's why he said this. Sobo is on another level this season, bro. He's on another level. He doesn't even care if Salah's on the pitch, bro. He wants to go for a shot. He's going to go for a shot. Ghost, hopefully you'll be an international streamer one day. I will be. That's what we're grinding for. You guys make a mid-attacker like Gyökeres look like he's the next CR7. Even with... When have you seen... You hear Arsenal fans going at it at Victor Gyökeres themselves. When did they overhype? Name one Arsenal fan that made a video saying Victor Gyökeres is better than Ekitike right now.
But anything really going forward. And Liverpool at the moment in a very, very good position to strengthen their claim.
And now tell me what club you support. And I'll tell you what delusional statement you've made. Nusa, welcome, brah. Welcome, where you've been? The entire half. North London forever. Exactly. Exactly. I'm watching in the middle of studying because I want to be like you and I will remember my name. Vasil. Who knows, you might even be better than me. Exactly. We love Victor Gyökeres. We want him to succeed. You understand what I mean? In fact, I think we love him more than a player who we signed who did not show up right away. You know what I mean? So that's all we have for him. We don't say he's better than this, he's the best striker in the world, blah, 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 blah. Exactly. Ekitike is much better than both of them. Right now, he's better. He's showing that he's much better than all of them, right? So if you're a Liverpool fan, you saw Szoboszlai and Declan Rice play in this league for 3 seasons. Szoboszlai levels up just this one season, and I'm sure you're ready to say Szoboszlai is better than Rice. Who's delusional now if you're a Liverpool fan? If you're a Man United fan, I'll give you an example. Man United fans are the most delusional fans online. I can argue this point with anybody on earth, including Evra. Clip it and send it to Evra. Man United fans, including Evra himself, are the most delusional fans online. The most delusional fan base in the world. I can argue this point against any human being. I can argue this point against ChatGPT. Wow, Szoboszlai. What a great goal. What a great goal by Szoboszlai. What a great goal by Szoboszlai. Exactly, Dagmawi. Stop spamming. Stop spamming. That's exactly what we feel. You guys think I should make a first half video? Probably, right? Let's make a video about Sobo. Sobo showed levels, right? የእንግሊዝ ኩራት ደጋፊዎቿ ውጋት የሆነችዋን ሊቨርፑል እያየናት ነው ማለት ስትሪምም እያደረግን ነው ላይቭ ላይ ምን አይነት ጎል ነው ሶቦስ ላይ ያገባው በጣም ብቃት ምናምን አለን ባይዘው በጣም የብቃት ጎል ሳይሆን የጭንቅላት ጎል ተጫወተባቸው ለዛ ነው መጥቶ እንደዚህ ያለ ብሬን አለ ገባር የኛ ፍሪ ኪክ ላይ ነው እንደዚህ ያለ እሷ ብቃት ነበርች እችኛዋ ወሉን ማኑ የማርሴል ወል ቀለደባቸው ምን ከኋላ ሰው የሚያስተኙት እኮ ለዚህ እንደዚህ አይነት ነገር እኮ እንዳይደረግ ነው መሬት ለመሬት ቀረቀረላቸው እንጂ ይሄ ለየት ያለ ፈርስት ሃፍ ቪዲዮ ነበር የሚሆነው ሃንግማን ስትዝት አንደኛ ጌሙ ሳይጀምር የሰራው ቪዲዮ ገብተማ ይችላል ገባቷል ሃንግማን ትላጣለች ነው የሚል ግን ፓፎስ የሚባል ዋይፋይ ፓስወርድ የሆነ ቡድን ላይ 00 ነው ያለችው ይሄ ሊየም ሮዚኒ ማን ቀላል ጌም አርሰናል ሳይሆን ፓፎስ ራሱ የሚከብድ ጌም ነው ላንተ ዱቄት ስለሆንክ ማለት ዝም ብለህ በምላስህ ነው የምትችለው በምላስህ ሜዳ ላይማ እናይሻለን 3 ወራት ቆይ አንቺ ዱቄት ኒውካስል ያቆራሽ ነው ለለባል ኒውካስል ያቆራሽ ነው ሊቬን የሚደግፍ ሰው ምናምን ነገር አብረን መተን ትፍታ ማለት እንችላለን ሊቬ ዛሬ ያስደመመኝ እና ማርሴይም ያጋዩዋል ብዬ ገምታለሁ ምክንያቱም ዲዘርቢ የሚመቸው አይነት ጨዋታ በቃ ነገርኳቸው ከነገራ ሊቨርፑል እየተሻሻለ ሳላዛሪ ምርጥ ነበረ ፍሎሪያን ቨርስ ሰከንድ ሃፍ የተሻለ ፐርፎርማንስ ያሳየናል ጋክፖ የሚባል ሰውዬ ባናይ ጥሩ ነው በቃ ይሄን ነው የምነግራችሁ ሶቦ እንደተለመደው ይችላል ማርሽ ቀይራለች ሶቦ ፉል ታይም ላይ እንገናኛለን ማለት እንዴ የባርሳ ጨዋታማ ባርሳ 2 እኩል ከስላቪያ ፕራሃ የባርሳ ደጋፊዎች አትናገረኝ ምናምን ሙድ ሌላ ማርሽ እንዳልገባ ማለት ለማድሪድ እኮ ማሽቃበጥ ይችላል። ማድሪድ ተመቸኝ ስለሁለቱም እንደው ሚዛናዊ እንደ አርሰናል ልህ ይዞኛል ለማወራው ምክንያቱም የምደግፈው አርሰናል ሁለት ክለብ አይደለም አንድ ክለብ ነው ያለኝ። ስለዛ ስለ ባርሳ ሳወራ ቅራለኝ ምናምን ነገር ጭራሽ ነው አስቀይማል። ከባር ስላቪያ ፕራሃን ማሸነፍ ካቃተ ደግሞ አመቱን ሙሉ ስናገር የነበረውን ድክመት መጥቼ ደግምልሃለሁ ፉል ታይም ላይ ይመች ላይቭ ላይ ከች በሉ ሊቬ 3-1 ምናምን ታሸንፋለች ብዬ ገምታለሁ። What a free kick against Arsenal and Marseille. If you saw the video, the Marseille one was intelligence, the Arsenal one was skill. And he told you with his celebration. Soboslai told you with his celebration. The only trophy Liverpool will win this season is we beat Arsenal. You will win that trophy. If either Chelsea or Barcelona draw points, I'm gonna cook them motherfuckers. I'm gonna cook them good. I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna cook them. Yeah, you're good at scoring goals even without Lewandowski. With Fermin, you're good at scoring goals. Barcelona's attack is elite. Probably the best. Oh my God! What, that was a goal? Oh, Fermin, what a goal. I'm watching highlights. Right here. What a goal by Fermin.
To understand that they can score against them. Even though they're going to keep playing and keep want to score more, but they're very at the back. They always take a lot of goal. And for me to be consistent on this kind of competition, you need to have a strong defense, and Barcelona is lacking on that. We see that against Real Sociedad. Yeah. We see that today. They take so many goals for a team that want to win Champions League. It's very big.
Yeah, they've got another 45 minutes to try and rectify that to the Blaugrana on their visit to Prague. Over at Newcastle, though, it has been the Johan Wissa show, a goal and an assist for the Congolese.
Yeah, and this is not a goal or a result at half-time that is against the run of play. Newcastle full value.
Newcastle are doing well. Newcastle are doing well, right?
Clean sheet, goalkeeping error, and then again the goalkeeper. And there's no confidence with this. I mean, you're looking about at the back here, and I mean this is just dreadful. This is done, as you say, was brilliant to jump in there. So an assist from Visser and Joe Linton with the other one. And that I just want to repeat because it's epic really, because Anthony Gordon has now equalled Alan Shearer's club record of 6 Champions League strikes.
Why no halftime video for Liverpool? I mean, no halftime post
Really good
on Twitter. This is weird. Only posted about.
As do Atalanta. Of course, they're already through to the next phase of the competition, but they'll still love to do that with a win in their last home game of the league phase, and it is Skamaka. He's on the score sheet for a second game running in the UEFA Champions League. Did score against Chelsea on match day 6. He is scoring yet again, this time to give Atalanta the lead at home.
Disappointing.
We'll see what the second half
Nobody posted about either Chelsea or Livier
45 minutes of match.
or Atlanta or Newcastle. Actually, I'm not surprised they didn't post. They only posted about Barcelona. Forever. You stop spamming. Yeah, my guy, stop spamming. How are we United fans delusional? Explain to me. Okay. Did you not say at the beginning of the season, for the past 3 seasons, you will win the league? But we are delusional for saying we'll win the league. We finish second 3 seasons in a row. Improving one more step and saying this season is the season we'll improve one more step is somehow delusional, more delusional than a fan base that finished 15th. Lost the Europa League final to Spurs. Say this is the season they will win the league. You don't know Amorim. Amorim has a way. Yeah, he has a way of getting himself sacked. That's the way he knows.
Your screen, your seat, your front row vibe. From kickoff to extra time, you're in control. Made for fans, made for now. Showmax.
Why can't I find pictures of that Sobo free kick? Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I have to go back on Twitter and try to find, go back on X and try to find at least a picture of the Sobo goal, right? Very disappointing that nobody, yes. Ah.
Emotions from a scored goal. Joy from victories. The game will not stop if you want. While the top football leagues are on pause, discover the world of virtual sports. Feel like the main character of the game in a convenient and simple app. On One Expert Football. Always with you.
Who does my phone keep connecting to? I mean my AirPod. Who's pissing me off?
Hey baby, I missed you so much.
Arsenal forever.
What are you doing right
Who do you
now?
think is better this season? Sobo or Slice? Rice. People are talking about Rice potentially winning the Ballon d'Or. Unless you're a Liverpool fan or hate Arsenal way too much, no fan on planet Earth will tell you Soboslai is having a better season than Rice. Sure, Soboslai has leveled up. Soboslai is showing us. At the beginning of the season, when you signed Wirtz, last season's midfield was Soboslai, Gravenberg, and McAllister, right? At the beginning of the season, when you signed Wirtz, who did you think was Slot gonna bench? I'm sure the answer is Soboslai. I'm 100% sure. So just because he showed us he deserves a spot in that 11, does not mean you should compare him to Rice. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, he's better than last season's. He's better than last season's McAllister. Can't lie. He's better than last season's McAllister. Nusa, what team do you support? He supports Man City. Nusa is a Man City fan. Who's watching the Barcelona game? I'm 17 years old and want to start TikTok about football. I'm a fan of some club, but I just don't want to talk football neutrally. What do you think? I should do like your comment is really bizarre, the way you wrote it. But I think I understand what you're trying to say. If you're 17, just what I mean. Speak about. Try to be funny. I think that's the best way for you. If you try to be a serious kind of journalist, even though the words that are coming out of your mouth about football are gold, people will still look beyond that and just see that you're a kid. People won't take you seriously. You'll have a hard time with that. So it's better to show them the club you support and be passionate about it. You know what I mean? Show them emotion. Be fun. Try to be funny. I think that's the best way to approach it.
Place in the playoffs because they go to Bruges in their last game, and the Bruges win will take them above Marseille on points if it stays with this. Marseille could be hanging by a thread in the competition. They're in danger. You need to stoke it up a little bit in this second half. Off we go in the second period. Liverpool all in there, kicking from left to right. These are kicking away from their supporters. It tucked up high to the left-hand side of your screen as we look at it. Liverpool with the advantage, Andy.
They certainly have. Really well crafted. Doing their homework to build the players with information like that. The wall jumps. Underneath it. Work perfectly. For Marseille, they've got to be braver. They showed little flashes, little glimpses, but never really.
Braver? What the hell are they gonna do if they're brave? If they're brave, they will get smoked more convincingly by Liverpool. They should sit back and try to make this a dirty, ugly, disgusting game.
Picking up very deep. Not sure if there's enough mobility in the centre of that Marseille midfield. The pivot there. Koibia is Bellardi at the back.
Post it.
Medina slips it through now to Managerial.
Ghost Thank you, Anwar. I think you should make some adjustments with your setup. Okay, give me ideas. What do you think I should change? This guy went for a banger goal, and he didn't even get it on target. If you got it on target, there's no way in hell Alisson doesn't save that. That is a weak ass shot. That is a weak ass shot. Marseille is trying to, play with a little bit of intensity, which is really good for them, by the way. Ghost, will you acknowledge United if we beat you? And no. Go and watch the only time Arsenal has lost to United on penalties was against Man United in the FA Cup, if you remember. Since I've been on TikTok, Arsenal has not lost to United, right? So go and watch the video from then, because I speak facts. In fact, I made a bet with our friend who can't see straight that if United beats Arsenal, I'll get on live with him and say United is brand. Do you like that? Yeah? I'll speak about United being a brand club. Are you speaking English for the algorithm? Exactly. I'm speaking English for the algorithm. In fact, I might end up making an English TikTok account for this algorithm, because TikTok's algorithm and YouTube's algorithm are not even on the same level. Your background black color is not good for stream. Why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with black? I like black. It's one of my favorite colors. What's wrong with black? And why can't I see the score? I can't even see the score. What happened to the score?
team that averages 2.5 goals a game.
Draw is a good result for yes. Draw is an excellent result for United. United fans think we are Man City. Man City just proved to you that you played well, but you do not
Spontaneously, and they go quick.
get to the level you think
Understand them being a
you are by losing to Bodo Glimt.
too much. And take
So it's not because Man United was on a different level that they beat Man City convincingly. It's also because Man City ain't good enough, right? So we ain't Man City. We ain't Man City. I promise you that. Mega Beast achievements. Keep going, bro. Thanks, Maji. Thanks. We appreciate it.
And the rumours have started about De Zerbi in the last few days, coming back to England, for example, Manchester United.
Okay, how will you change my setup?
There, 'cause of his Brighton connections.
If it's just a color,
Get to the
I don't think that's a,
point.
you know what I mean, a valid advice, because I like the black color. I really like the black color.
very much at home here, and
It makes it a little bit dark and ominous, right?
the sort of club that he thrives on.
Where is Luis Figo? Where is Luis Figo? Mean the who abandoned us? What do you mean? What do you mean, Nusa? What are you saying? You need to put the score line on the screen. Yeah, I didn't know we were streaming without the score line until now. You think I should go all the way to the laptop and try to turn it on? I can, but I would have to get up and go to the laptop because the laptop is next to the
See himself as a
camera.
so to speak. But whether that was just a chat after a game.
In order for someone to be interviewed on my podcast, do they have to be famous? See, the thing is, right now, I need to collaborate with people who have some sort of fan base, right? Our collaboration will make the account grow. Once the account is famous, once we are AFTV of Ethiopia, maybe even Africa, hopefully the world, then I can interview whoever the hell I want, right? We will still have views. But right now, people only care about who is this guy on Ghost Sportcast. And if nobody knows you, Juve scored, Bayern scored. Juve and Bayern scored. I'd say, oh my God, what a shot! What a shot by Greenwood. Greenland. Man, Trump be getting in my head. I said Greenland over Greenwood. Imagine that. Alisson away in the Champions League is no joke, by the way.
Shots up off the surface, they can zip off the top. Never quite sure exactly how high they're going to go.
Exactly. We secure our first trophy against Man United on Sunday. Imagine if City draw points to Wolves. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Greenwood is dangerous. Greenwood is dangerous. If they get an equalizer, I see Greenwood giving them the equalizer.
Possession will do just that. Good block from Kirkish.
It's lively now, Greenwood.
Yeah, adding something is good. You're right. It looks a little bit empty, right? So as we go on, we'll start adding more and more and more items, things that will attract, make the setup look more interesting. You know what I mean? I have a hand sketch drawing of Cristiano Ronaldo, and I might put it just above Thierry Henry. On the nail, you see the nail above Thierry Henry? There's space for another picture. So I might put a hand sketch drawing of CR7 there. Now, I mean, put some items, put a flag, my small flag next to the trophy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like these ideas. Make a list of things that I need. You know, when I started, I didn't even have these lights that are on the walls.
Just trying to settle it down.
I mean, Debake, Luis Figo ghost. Luis Figo. He crossed us for some dulat, right? Yes, the camera angle. What's wrong with the camera angle? What is it missing? How dare you support Madrid instead of Barca? Because when I was younger, the season I became a die-hard Arsenal supporter, we beat Madrid in the Champions League, and then lost to Barcelona in a final. And we were robbed. You know what I mean? That Eto's first goal was offside. Larsen touched the ball. We were robbed. Barcelona robbed us. Blind. We would have had our first Champions League. I was heartbroken then. So I hated Barcelona ever since. But, you know, recently, I might even say I hate Barcelona, but I don't find myself hating on them while they're playing. In fact, I can see why most Arsenal fans support Barcelona. They play a similar type of football. You know what I mean? We shared a lot of players. You see Barcelona as the team that most of the Arsenal players in the late 2000s and early 2010s went to. So your love and appreciation went with them. For example, players like Cesc Fabregas, Thomas Vermaelen, Alex Song. Who else? We have so many other players. Alexander Hleb. Oh. See, these players who you took your passion with, I took anger on. You know, I took it out on. You know, I hated these players because they left us for Barcelona. I hated Barcelona for taking these players from us. You understand what I mean, right? But recently, you know, when you watch football for a while, for as long as I have, it kind of becomes really, really hard to, you know, hate on a club with burning passion. You know what I mean? In fact, it might even start becoming hard to support a club with the same passion as you were when you were a child. But supporting is easier than hating, right? You lose the hate first before you lose the support. So I don't hate Barcelona. In fact, I see why most fans support Barcelona. Most Arsenal fans. It makes sense. Right now it makes sense. But back in the day, they were my enemy. And I loved Ronaldo, and Messi was the enemy of Ronaldo. More reason for me to hate Barcelona. You know what I mean? I like Madrid. I like the legacy of Madrid. I like the aura. You know what I mean? The vibe. Yeah, Madrid got some aura, you know what I mean? When it comes to beautiful football, being underrated, being the underdog, proving to the world you can, even if the odds are all stacked against you. I already have Arsenal for that. The only club I support with my full, you know what I mean, commitment. Oh, I am so committed to Arsenal, and only Arsenal. So there are teams I like. I wouldn't say there are teams I support just like Arsenal, but there are teams I like above other clubs. So in Spain, I like Madrid above other clubs. Doesn't mean I support Madrid over an English team in the Champions League. If Newcastle United is playing Real Madrid in a Champions League final, I'm going to be supporting for Newcastle United. I promise you this. I'm going to be rooting for Newcastle United. Okay. Try to reach out to me on Telegram. Street with the Soul. My Telegram account is in the bios of my main account. Mudryk is back? Really? He's back? Is he training with the team? Or is he playing? Is Mudryk playing? Why would you back City to win? City is not even good enough. Ayuel Shferrao, you know City is not good enough. Athletic Club just equalized. Bayern gave UNSG a second. So it's 2-0 for Bayern and 1-1 in the Atlanta and Athletic Club game. Yes, he's unsuspended. I heard about him being unsuspended, but is he training with the Chelsea squad? That's what I want to know. McAllister, bad first touch. Okay, they're open for the counter. Van Dijk is aura defending against two players. Oh my God! kill a bird? What are you doing, bro?
Really making the yards up.
You had time to make one more touch. Good recovery run by Gravenberg.
Still got
It's Gravenberg running at him with that pace that made him take the shot on the first goal.
first time. I think one touch
Your thoughts about Pogba?
was
I loved Pogba, bro.
goalkeeper sees nothing about it.
Pogba was a player who had the potential to be one of the best midfielders in history, bro.
Clever little ball from
Ekitike shouldn't have missed that.
parents. And Ekitike was in there very quickly.
One by Kondogbia. Greece, it wasn't strong enough.
I don't think so. Your thoughts on Pogba? Are you serious?
Lovely ball and
Pogba was a mix of
Here's Viz.
Kevin De Bruyne,
Get alone in that channel.
Trent Alexander-Arnold,
Running into Belletti, stood up to him.
and who's a like explosive
Because Marseille
number
no
10.
longer sitting and
He-
waiting,
like
they're forced to now
bruh. Pogba was a different player, right? Oh my god, I couldn't even find a third player to add to these two players. He had the pass of Trent, the long range pass of Trent. He had the short range killer pass of Kevin De Bruyne, and he has the dribbling of a Brazilian, of an elite Brazilian. Pogba ruined his career. Juventus Pogba, before he moved to Man United, was on a different level. 2018, why is France struggling? Why is France struggling? It's because they could not, they can replace every single player France had in the 2018 World Cup. Right now, they have 5 squads, my guy. They have 5 elite squads, 5 teams that can easily go deep in any tournament, right? But they can't win the World Cup again because they can never, right now, hit the level they were playing at when they won the World Cup. And the person they could not replace is Paul Pogba, the irreplaceable midfielder. Don't disrespect Man U, Pogba. He was still world class. Yeah, at the beginning, he showed us moments, but like the kind of player I'm trying to describe, we saw at Juve and France. We saw a glimpse of him at United, right? Pogba ruined his own career, man. I don't think you read it right. Try to understand what I mean first. What are you saying, Kadus? What did you say first? He has the shooting like CR7. Exactly. I forgot the shooting. Full package midfielder, man. Full package midfielder.
Compare financially with the Premier League giants, Paris Saint-Germain.
The only thing he didn't have, even at his prime, was work rate.
64,000
If you know what I mean. He didn't have work rate. So you team him up with a work rate beast like Kante. Reckoning. I'm replying to someone else, not to you, Tifozo. Thank you, Kudus. Tifozo is the channel. My name is Ghost. My man. Thank you.
across towards that little gap at the near post, but really does well. Good stop that.
The balls are deflected in the whole way through.
Right done, yeah.
That's a good save though.
Thank you, Abdurrahman Mohammed. Thank you.
Sense have just gone up a gear again.
What's the score right now, guys? Liverpool is still at 1-0. Juve made it 2-0 against Benfica. Benfica is about to get spanked. Benfica is about to get spanked by Juve. And I knew, oh, Bayern with a red card. Bayern just saw the red Kim Min-jae. Kane with a brace for Bayern. 2-0. Barca is still at 2-2. Newcastle is leading PSV 2-0. Chelsea can't beat this club named Paphos. Who is Paphos? What is Paphos?
Great run. Timed it beautifully.
Alcohol and club and women and friends and parties. You know what I mean? How do you feel about reaching 24k subs? We're happy. As long as there's progress, as long as we grow, we keep growing every day. That's something that would make me happy.
Here come the changes. Aubameyang will be coming on.
Aubameyang Barca 3. Obviously, Barca is gonna win. Obviously. But those 2 goals, though, those 2 goals. There's a reason why you keep conceding 2 goals.
Way up. Never really got the better of Kirkes all night long. Defending that. New bits. Ekatike did well. Beards has followed his pass. Frimpong's open on this near side. So we adjust. Walked away by rebound.
Yeah, it's unlucky that actually Florian Wirtz there. Right idea.
Ads are popping up for me. I don't think
Just overhit.
they pay the streamer to pop up. Check your balance in YouTube. If ads are popping up, then you get me paid. Kadus.
In and around the box.
Decent players on the bench. Pashao is in a good Champions League campaign.
ቸላው ምን ላይ ነው አለ ዲኤስቲቪ ላይ እያሳየ ነው የቸላው ጨዋታ መሰለኛ
Ekatike.
የሱፍ
Save that. Another look at this. Great running.
ተናገርኩኝ እኮሽ በአማርኛ ልናገር ቸልሲ 0-0 አትላንታና አትሌቲክ ክለብ አንድ እኩል ባየርን 2-0 እየመራ ነው ቀይ ያለበት ሊቨርፑል 1-0 ኒውካስትል ፒኤስቪን 2-0 ባርሴሎና ደግሞ ስላቪያ ፕራሃን 3-2 እየመራ ነው What do you think Arsenal versus V Barcelona? That's the one club I want to get vengeance against. Preferably for a final. Preferably if they can make it to the final, I would love to face Barcelona. But I doubt they can make it to the final this season. They made it to the semi-final last season, right? I think they will get knocked out at the quarter-final this season. You know, you need a good defense for Champions League. Flick is an elite manager. Oh! Van Dijk. I think Van Dijk with a good block. That was almost 1-1. That was almost 1-1. Why do I support Arsenal? I support Arsenal because I like how they're good. How, you know what I mean? How much they can do. But what makes me support them more than anything is how underestimated they are. I love that. I love that. There are ads on your stream, bro. Because you turn on your VPN. My man. ማስታወቂያ ሲመጣላችሁ የምትወዱኝ ከሆነ ማን ሃይላይት እንኳን ጎል ሲገባ ብቻ ለማየት እንኳን ከመጣችሁ ማስታወቂያ ሲመጣላችሁ በጣም ለኔ አሪፍ ነውና ማስታወቂያ እንዲመጣላችሁ VPN አብሩ አንድ ሁለት ማስታወቂያ ቢመጣላችሁ በጣም አሪፍ ነው እዚህ ኢትዮጵያ ያላችሁ ሰዎች ማን I think Liverpool might concede. Yeah, the way they're playing right now, they might. They might. Ghost, thanks for your recommendation. Last time you recommended Who Built America. My man. My man. I'm 17 and I supported for 7 years. You supported Arsenal for 7 years, right? Yeah, around. I started watching football around the same time. 10.
The best of Dobby this evening.
The other substitute is Bilal Nadir.
68th minute, Liverpool versus Marseille, still 1-0. Newcastle just scored their third goal, bro. Newcastle is smoking PSV. What is going on? What the hell is going on?
Barely played in this competition here. 45 minutes from the start against Ajax.
And Chelsea is struggling. Chelsea is struggling to score, bro.
Game 4-0.
They made 4 substitutions. 5. Why did Jorgensen get substituted?
On the flanks.
Jorgensen for Sanchez at halftime.
This season.
Hooked at halftime. Did he get injured? He probably got injured.
So Aubameyang just drifted into an area.
Well done by Gomez. Well done by Gomez.
Just blocked that attempted pass across the 18-yard
Is Konate injured? Liverpool fans in the chat. Why isn't Konate playing?
Pashao has nearest to the canvas here wearing 14. He's got a lot of pace.
Why isn't Konate playing?
They need that. It's the pace they've had is with Mason Greenwood, really.
Personal reasons.
Something down their left side.
He's not in the squad for personal reasons. What could that be? He doesn't go to he doesn't want to go to France.
So is Frimpong.
What could be the personal reason that Konate missed this game? Can anybody tell me? Next season, the true top 5 teams in the Premier League will be in the UCL. I agree. Because Newcastle is trying to do well, but Spurs is not representing. They're doing well in the UCL too, but Spurs are shit this season. Damn.
Continuing to push.
Here's my shout.
Yo, Marseille is pushing. Marseille is pushing hard. Come on, you shouldn't have lost that ball. Carquez back to Alisson. Bro, if you press Alisson hard, he makes mistakes. You know that? Personal reason. What do you mean personal reason? Bro, do you not answer me about Champions League finishing at first? Who finishing at Champions League first? What do you mean? Oh, the benefit of Arsenal finishing first in the Champions League.
Great pace on the move.
In the round of 16, in the quarter final, in the semi-final, the first and the second teams who finish in the top of the table in the Champions League, they will play the second game at home. First game away, second game at home, giving them a good advantage all the way to the final. That's the advantage of finishing first. Milan. You got me? Slot said he's really grieving. Yeah, it felt like Athletic Club is smoking Atlanta, bro. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. Barca 4-2.
Better from Milos Kerkez tonight. He's got
I'm definitely gonna make a video about Barcelona.
the ability to cross the ball, offer himself going forward.
Who did he lose? Konate. Who did he lose?
Some story of 36-year-old Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang can turn this around.
Man moto betno Konate. Ikitike. Pass.
It's back again.
Verts. Don't if oh,
Dropped his shoulder. I can see the area.
how beautiful the ball looks when Verts is just rolling it around. I swear to God. Verts is something else.
He's got there.
Frimpong. Wow, oh my God. What a goal by Frimpong. This kid can dribble, by the way. He's short and compact and fast. Really hard to stop him. Really hard to stop him. Do you think Greenwood can surpass Saka in terms of legacy? Not if he's playing for Marseille, my guy. I don't think that kid is ever playing in the Premier League again. I don't think he's ever gonna come to the Premier League.
Fire it into an area when he looked like it went
If he's really good enough, he might go back to La Liga, join
strong there.
Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's the ceiling. I don't see him getting there, but he ain't gonna come and play in the Prem. Konate's reasons are not publicly yet told, but some fans are saying he's grieving. Slot said Konate is grieving, and what does grieving mean? You lost someone close to you, right?
Getting right to the dead ball line. You get in that position, you're in business.
Oh my God.
Sit back and
Do I drink his sister? He lost his sister. Oh, that is so sad.
You won't get it,
His sister.
but it's still
I'm heartbroken.
2-0.
I'm heartbroken.
They might only need one more point in their final game against Carabao.
Chad, do I drink too much water?
A victory will certainly take them through to
Quick question. Do I drink too much water?
round of 16.
Because I'm about to explode right now. Who do you think? Top 6. I said in the beginning.
This is a
3 is Liverpool.
fair reflection of the play.
I think Liverpool finished 3rd.
who I think that
Chelsea or Man United finished 4th.
since the restart.
And then if Chelsea or Man United, one of them will have a good season. Maybe both of them. And they'll finish 4th and 5th. Or one of them will have a disappointing season, which gives the spot to Aston Villa to finish
Themselves a little bit thinner.
in the top 5.
When Liverpool beat that first press, played through that, they always look like they're going to get
Exactly.
involved in dangerous areas.
When you're short and you're strong, really hard to knock you off your feet. You know what I mean? In MMA, when I watch UFC in MMA, it's easier to take down a tall person rather than a short person. The shorter they are and the thicker they are, really, it's like they're a ball and really hard. They're really hard to take down. That's why DC was an elite wrestler. He's short, he's fat, and he doesn't get tired. Salah, good cutback. Whoa, what a pass to Sobo. Sobo to Gravenberg. Yes, you drink a lot of water, but it's good. Hydration is key. Yeah. Read Tensai's comment. Okay, which one? Let me put. Which one is that? Tensai's comment. Tensai. Who scored? Someone scored. It's just Liverpool. Do you think Carrick cooking something in United? For the first 3 seasons, he'll make you happy. I'm sure he'll make you happy.
19th in the lower table.
Where is Tensai's comment?
Ajax, 32nd in the table.
United also unbeaten in the Champions League this season. Exactly.
Marseille are in a perilous position.
From outside the window, they're unbeaten.
Here's Frimpong.
And haven't conceded a goal at the Old Trafford, at their stadium, at the Theatre of Dreams. Yeah, they've been dreaming a lot. That's all they're doing this season. Dreaming. They play once every 10 days. Can you believe that? Versus Lowe's ball. Oh, I love the way he just, you know what I mean? The way he touches the ball, left, right, dribbles. Like the ball looks pretty. The ball looks like a 10 out of 10 model when Verts has it. You know what I mean? Chelsea finally. They're gonna beat this Wi-Fi password 1-0. As expected. Chat, do you mind if I go with John? If I go to the bathroom? You know what I mean? Holding on to a pee, especially for 30 minutes, you know, that might bring a bladder infection or something like that. You guys mind if I go pee? Chat. Ghost, I'm following you starting from 60 follower until now. On TikTok, I don't believe you. Because I remember all of my first followers. I remember most of my die-hard followers who started following me from the get-go. Ghost, make sure keep the same laugh if we beat you. I ain't gonna be laughing, but I'll give you the credit you deserve, which is I doubt that you beat us. The sun has to be red for you to beat us at the Emirates. Do you know we only drew 2 games at the Emirates and haven't lost a single game at the Emirates? On the other hand, you lose every week. I'll be right back. Let me take a piss.
378 goals in a remarkable career. Let's be on the far post there. That should be the goalkeepers.
Good hands. Yeah, under pressure, not a lot of pace on that cross, which means people are going to really go for it. It was, but no problem for Alisson.
A costly slip there by Moreno. He was fouled. He's in a funny sort of a game. Here's Weir. Weibia puts it through to Ronald Aubameyang, but it wasn't an accurate pass. Again, Liverpool well set now defensively. Pashao, summer signing from final, having a good season. Facundo Medina. Pashao, right-footed player on the left.
I'm back, chat. The amount of water I just discharged.
With the attempted shot.
Why do these players try to hit outside the box and they're not even on target? Have you met Alisson? The amount of water I just discharged? My God. I lost weight. I think I lost weight. Then we'll be on one break. You ain't good enough to break a streak. Why you keep talking about your team from 20 years ago? You can't win 5 games in a row. You can't save that guy's hair. That guy is gonna die with hair. They need to make an extra large coffin to fit his hair. He ain't gonna cut his hair for 50 years, bro. You won one game this month. Will you be there on Abby's? Will Abby be there on my stream? Yeah, most likely. I'm working on it. We're trying to host an event together. Me and Abby.
11 minutes to go for Marseille.
Squad-wise, like 22 players. Yes, Arsenal is better than the Man City's treble-winning squad. But best 11,
Most dangerous player.
I doubt it.
Forces the
The level they're performing at right now, they're not anywhere near City's treble-winning squad. 11, best 11. Oh, that best 11 of City used to click. How do you communicate with Abby? I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll speak in English and maybe he will just show emotions. You know what I mean? Or maybe we'll speak in Amharic, I guess. I don't know. You have to stop hating on Barcelona. I don't hate Barcelona, bro. I used to hate Barcelona. I don't hate Barcelona. How many times have you heard me give credit to Barcelona? Greenwood! You should have went for goal by yourself, bro. He killed Kirkes right there. Greenwood is dangerous 1v1. Dangerous. And he's got a shot on him. The only player who I see who could potentially score a shot from outside the box in Marseille's team is Greenwood. He shouldn't have made that pass. Ghost, how are you? Mihratu. I'm good, my G. I'm good. Ghost, you need to turn on a timer. Message 20 seconds. Nusa, I have no clue how to do these things. I just learned how to stream with the right video quality and without the sound echoing by myself. Right? Mission accomplished. You learn one thing at a time. I can't become a 20-year-old technology nerd all of a sudden. Do you understand what I mean? I'm an OG. I'm from the old generation. Abdurrahim Ashanafi. What kind of name is Abdurrahim Ashanafi? Are you from Wallo? I like Wallahi people, bro. You like Muhammad Kudus. I don't hate on Barcelona. Why are you being a dick? I don't hate Barcelona. I promise you I don't hate Barcelona. Just because I prefer Madrid to Barcelona does not mean In fact, I'm really shocked by the level of hate Barcelona and Real Madrid fans have to each other. It's baffling. It's baffling. Arsenal and Man United fans don't hate each other as much as Barcelona and Madrid fans hate each other. In this country, I'm talking about. Hater, I'm responding to you. Why are you spamming my comments? Saka or Estavio. Calm down, kid. Calm down. Anytime anybody has a good winger, they compare him to Saka. Saka has been doing this day in, day out for 5 years now, bro. 5 years. Who'd you take from current City team, including Haaland? Obviously Haaland. Salah. Oh my God, Salah! What the hell? How did Salah miss that? A sitter? Bruh, Salah is different, I swear. How the hell did Salah miss that? With his left foot. Okay, yeah. I agree, Nusa. Beki is a genius himself, you know what I mean? I think I need to do a deep research. Maybe I need to reach out to Ale. Ale, the YouTuber. He's been around here a lot. He's a great person. Very helpful. Oh! Good second ball. He won the header. Across into the box. Ah, come on, bruh. Come on. You ruined it. You should have brought the ball down and shot. He said excluding Haaland. Oh, excluding Haaland. Excluding Haaland. I won't take any of their defenders. Midfielders. Foden, Turkey, nah. Donnarumma, maybe Donnarumma. Not because he's better than Raya, but like Donnarumma is an elite shot stopper. Elite. But he kind of makes mistakes. Tendency to have, I don't know. Who the hell would I take? Obviously it would have been Rodri, but Rodri's not the same. I promise you, Rodri passes the ball like he used to. Rodri, you know what I mean? Going forward, Rodri is good. But Rodri cannot cover the area he used to. Man. Did you see those goals you were conceding? Rodri was nowhere near where he needed to be. Why not Turkey though? Yeah, Turkey is someone to consider. But the thing is, the way Arsenal play, it does not matter how good you are on the ball. If you are not good, as good off the ball, Arteta will punish you. That's what he's doing to Eze. It's not because Eze is bad on the ball. It's because of Eze's work rate off the ball. He thinks he's a superstar just like Palace. So Arteta benched him. You know what I mean? Arteta likes hard workers. That's why he plays Martinelli. No matter how many mistakes Martinelli makes, he will still have a better chance of starting the game if you are not performing to Martinelli's level at least off the ball. On the ball, you can be better than Martinelli. On the ball, which Trossard has been for the past 3 seasons, right? Right? Please, in Amharic, many fans for your encouragement. Chat, what do I do with these people? I think I made a statement, right? I made a TikTok video, a 5-minute TikTok video, why I started streaming in English. Slot tactical አሰልጣኝ ነው ብለህ ታስብ? Do you think Slot is a tactical manager? I think the one thing he lacks is tactics. He proved it this season. You know, at times when Liverpool was not playing well, they're still not playing to the level where you believe Liverpool should be, or even me, where I believe Liverpool should be. But at times you see the entire team look lost. You know what I mean? You say, Konate, you messed up. Even this player, everybody was shit today. When you say this consistently, it shows how well a team is not coached. I mean, you see a coaching problem. That is not a well-coached, well-drilled team. Or whatever they're being coached is not working. Hinder, please stop spamming my comments. Especially with a question I already answered. Already መለስኩልህ እንዴ ባርሳን አልጠላም እንደዚህ ብያለሁ። ለምንድን ነው ስፓም የምታደርገው? አታበሳጭን። ታይም አውት ነው የምናደርገው። Exactly. Stop being a dick. Kenan Yildiz is the best signing for Arsenal if they pull it off. I like that. He's that kind of winger we need. Someone who can create something out of nothing from that side. And we need that. We need that. By the way, Eze can do that, by the way. Eze can do that. He just needs to prove his worth to Arteta. Ghost, is Lamine Yamal like Ronaldo or Messi? Not yet. We can't say that yet. We can't say that. He has shown us potential. I like his loud mouth, by the way. I like his loud mouth. When you speak with absolute certainty of how good you are or how you're going to beat this team, I like that. I'm drawn to such personality. But if you speak and don't deliver, you're Garnacho. You are Alejandro Garnacho. You understand what I mean? So I like Lamine Yamal's loud mouth, and I like how he delivers. Okay, he's not Garnacho, but sometimes you don't see him perform to the level he thinks he's at, right? So for now, I wouldn't say he's the next Ronaldo or Messi. I don't think anybody can show us the levels Ronaldo and Messi showed us. You know what I mean? I don't think so. Ignore the negative comments. Keep it up. I'm a Manchester United fan. I really support you. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. When they ask me to speak in Amharic, they're not being negative, technically, but they fail to show support when I was speaking their language for 2 years. You understand what I mean? They chose to be haters. I had people coming and dissing me in the comment sections, but telling me they're not going to subscribe. Why are they all the way here? Why did you come from TikTok all the way here to watch me If you did that, that means you're a big fan. Rival fan or not, you're a big fan of me. If you're a big fan of me and you don't want me to succeed personally because of the jersey I wear, that is cruel Habesha mentality, right? That makes me feel, why am I working so hard to make these people happy? By the way, dissing you is also trying to make you happy. People love that. People love that. You know what I mean? Fans like to say, football without banter isn't saucy. Doesn't have enough sauce. What are you saying about Hangman? If you beat Paphos 1-0, I'll make the night long for you. Not too long, because at the end of the day you still won. Your manager has a loud mouth, bruh. Your manager is the Garnacho of managers. Right, Hangman? Chelsea fans. I'm watching you and the game on my phone. Exactly, that's how a watch along is. You watch me on your phone and the game on the TV, and we watch the game together. That's what watch along means. Xabi Alonso, Liverpool.
I think some of those would be welcome.
By the way, Xabi Alonso can play 3-4-3. He can also play Amorim's system. He can also play 4-4-2. And I think I've seen him play a few games 4-3-3, right? So Xabi Alonso is a very tactical manager. That's why he didn't make it at Madrid. Madrid needs more of a personality manager rather than a tactical manager. Chelsea fans don't know English. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. At the end of the day, by the way, Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, Man United fans, if you live in the city and if you speak English, if you're educated, I'm very sure, and if you watch football, obviously, I'm very sure you're drawn to my content more than anybody else. I'm sure of it. If you're a person from the countryside, doesn't matter which club you support, even Arsenal, there's a huge chance you might not like me. Very huge chance. Juventus beat Benfica 2-0. Atlanta lost at home to Athletic Club 3-2. Very shocked. 5 goals in that game. When two defensive teams play against each other, you should expect a goal fest sometimes. You know what I mean? Because both of them think they can, break the other team's defense. They take a risk. I admire your consequence. I admire your confidence. Keep up. But I have a question. Okay, what's your question? Shoot. Not the game. How can you watch the game and me in one? Gakpo scored. Can you believe that? There's a stereotype as a Chelsea fan, which I don't like, by the way. Do you remember that the old nickname used to have before I came to TikTok? People used to call Chelsea fans by this not so nice name, the D name. And I thought it was cool. I didn't used to say it. And then I said it back in the day. I said it on one video. And then one fan wrote to me, even you want to be racist like that? And that hurt me, bro. That hurt me. And then I realized I need to change these people's nickname. So to change a club's nickname, I had to come up with something that goes with the former name, but not the same as the name they had, right? So I came up with Hangman. And Chelsea fans like that name, by the way. A lot of city boys who support Chelsea like that name. Instead of the D word, I have a very hot take. The 90s era players are very overrated. Did you watch them though? Did you watch them? Did you watch any of them? I doubt that. Liverpool 3-0. Full time. 3-0. Tottenham is gonna win the UCL. Oh, Lul. I love you. Royal SG can't score against 10 men Bayern. I'm very disappointed. Off topic comment. In my opinion, You have done the correct thing to do as a great content creator. I'm a tech content creator on TikTok with over 600k followers, and I've experienced exclusion financially. You mean financially? Thanks, my guy. Thanks. If you are capable of speaking the language most people on earth speak, which is English, the most well used language on earth, which is English. By the way, it's not the language with the most speakers, because that's Chinese Mandarin. Chinese Mandarin is the language with the most speakers. But if you speak English, it's better to make content in English if you have what it takes to make it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's easy to be the most influential person in a small pond. It's easy to be the most dominant shark in a small pond. But are you good enough to swim in the ocean? If you're good in English and if you believe in yourself, you should go for a swim in the ocean. You'll never walk alone. I'm about to make videos. Who should get a video? Chelsea definitely should get an independent video. Liverpool will get an independent video. And then finally, obviously, Barcelona will get an independent video. Maybe I'll tell all of you why I don't like Barcelona, but why I don't hate Barcelona. We need a chat on the screen. Which screen? This one? The main screen? How do you turn that on? Yeah, there used to be a chat. But it doesn't look... It takes away something from the aesthetic. Am I wrong? Definitely the shark. The shark who swims in the ocean, not the pond. You catch my drift? ቤተሰብ ዩቱብ ላይ መተን ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንችላለን። ያበደ ምሽት አሁን ቪዲዮዎች ጠቅ ላደርግላችሁ ነው። ጠብቁን ማለት ነው። ይመቻችሁ። Let's make videos. I have a very hot take about them. They're not overrated. You are overrated. But I see your point. Football has evolved. Football has evolved drastically since the 90s. But you shouldn't really comment about a player you didn't watch play. You know what I mean? Qudus. You shouldn't have a strong opinion about a player you didn't watch play. You should listen to the opinions of the people who watched this player, right? Your elders. Their opinion should matter to you more than your own. ሊቨርፑል ማርሴን 3-0 ተደበረችባት። ያው ፈርስት ሃፍ ቪዲዮ እንደሰራሁት ሶቦዝ ላይ ያበደ ቅጣት ምት። ከዛላ ጋክፖ ገባ። ታምኛላችሁ? ጋክፖ ገባ። ስለዛ ያው ጋክፖን ስታርት እያደረገ ሊያሰቃያችሁ ነው ስሎት ደች ነው ማን ደች ኮንክ አለቀ። ገባሽ አይደለ? ፍሪምፖንግ እቺ ሚጢጥዬ ፈጣን ኮምፓክት የሆነስ ድንጋይ በቃ የሆነ ጥቁር ድንጋይ ነው ለማንሳት ምናምን የሚከብድ ምናምን አይነት ነገር አላ ከመሬት ጋር ይጣበቀ ፈጣን ኦን ጎል ምናምን ቢሉትም ማን ደብሮት ማንንም አሲስት ማድረግ አልፈልግም ብሎ በረኛውን አጋሽቶ ነው ያገባው። ፍሪምፖንግ ክሬዲት ይገባዋል። መሐመድ ሳላ የሳተው ኳስ ከባድ። መሐመድ ሳላ አሪፍ ነበር አክቹሊ፣ ያን ያህል መጥፎ አልነበረም። ግን በቃ ድሮ የለመዳችሁትን ሳላ እርሱት። በቂ ስራ መስራት የሚችል ሳላ ጠብቁ አይደል? ከዛ በተረፈ ማርሴን 3-0 ፏርገሽ 8 ውስጥ ገብተሻል ሁላችንም ነው 8 ውስጥ የምንጨርሰው ሁላችን። አንደኛ ግን ማን እንደሚጨርስ ታውቂያለሽ? አንደኛ ያረጋገጠ የሚቀጥለውን ጨዋታ ራሱ ፎርፌ ነው የምናደርገው። ዱባይ ደርሰን ዋርም ዌዘር ትሬኒንግ እናራምዳለን። ከሱ በኋላ ምን እንደሚመጣ ታውቂያለሽ? ከዋርም ዌዘር ትሬኒንግ በኋላ ምን እንደሚመጣ ታውቂያለሽ? ገባሻ? ኬሪያት ኦልማይቲን 3 ጎልና 3 ነጥብ እንሰጣቸዋለን። ኤም ስቲል አንደኛ ነው የምንጨርሰው። ወደ ነገስንበት ስልኮ ወይም ማለት ነው። ገባሻ? እነግሳለን በዚህ ሊግ ምን አለበይ ቻምፒየንስ ሊግ ላይ ፕሪሚየር ሊግ ላይ ጌታችሁ ነው መሆኑ። ጉድ ቪክትሪ Guys, hold up. Chat amongst yourselves. Chat amongst yourselves in the comment. Also tell people to subscribe. 127 people in the chat. Subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. The champions. Okay, we're ready. Ghost, thank you for your energy. Because they look like Wayala. Who looks like Wayala? Tell us why you don't like Barca. I'm about to make a video about that. Chill. ባርሰሎና ስላቪያ ፕራሃን 4-2 አሸነፈች። ስለ ጌሙ ከማውራቴ በፊት ማለት የባርሳ ደጋፊዎች አብዛኞቻችሁ የአርሰናል ደጋፊ እንደሆናችሁ አውቃለሁ አይደል? እንዴት ጎስት ባርሳን አልደገፈም? እንዴት ማድሪድ ተመቸው ብለህ የሆነ ወጣጣራለሁ ምናምን ብለህ እኔን አስጨንቃለሁ ሄት ኮሜንት ምናምን አይነት ሜንታሊቲ ውስጥ የምትገባ ከሆነ ማለት አርሰናል ላይ ያለኝን ኢንቴንሲቲ ለማድሪድ ይዤ እመጣለሁ። ገባህ? ያን ያህል ደጋፊ ስላልሆንኩኝ ነው ማድሪድ ራሱ ስቀልድበት አይተህ ስቃለኝ። ማድሪድ ላይ ስቀልድበት የሚመቸኝ ክለብ ላይ ማለት ማድሪድ ላይ ስቀልድበት እያየህ ትስቃለህ። ከዛ ላይ ባርሳን የሆነ ነገር ተናገርኩና ምንም ኃይለ ቃል እኮ ያን ያልኩ ራሱ አልጠቀምም። ማን ዩናይትድን እንደምገርፈው ወይ የፕሪሚየር ሊግ ጠላቶቻችንን እንደምገርፈው ባርሳን ተናግሬዋለሁ ወይ አልተናገርኩትም? እንዴት ይናገረዋል ብለህ እወጣጠራለሁ ካልክ የፕሪሚየር ሊግ ኤነርጂ ይዤ ነው መጣው። ገባህ አይደል? አንተ ስትወጣ የማን ዩናይትድ ደጋፊ በዛ በኩል ላሊጋ ውስጥ መከታ እንዳታረገኝ ተሳስተህ ማለት ነው። ከኋላ ያለው ፎቶ ይታያል። የፈለኩትን ክለብ መደገፍ መብቴ ነው። ሲጀመር እንዳንተ ሁለት ክለብ የለኝም እያሽቃበትኩ አይደለም። አንድ ክለብ ነው ያለኝ፣ አርሰናል ብቻ ማለት። ከማድሪድ ከባርሳ ማድሪድ ይመቸኛል። ግን ቴሪ ሄንሪ እንዳለው እግር ኳስ የምትወድ ከሆነ ባርሰሎናን ላትወድ አልችልም ማለት እስማማለሁ። በተለይ ካደኩ በኋላ ማለት ድሮ ግን ጠላት ነበርን። ማን እንደ ባርሰሎና ዓለም ላይ የምጠላው ቡድን አለ። ከማን ዩናይትድ በላይ ነበር ባርሰሎና የምጠላው። ተረዳኛለህ? ግን ስትበስል ጥላቻ ይወጣል። ከዛ ኋላ ስታየው የሚያምር እግር ኳስ የሚጫወት ቡድን ነው፣ ደስ ይላል። ለምን የአርሰናል ደጋፊ አብዛኛው የአርሰናል ደጋፊ የባርሳ ደጋፊ እንደሆነ እረዳለሁ፣ ተረድቻለሁ አይደለ? እኔ ደግሞ ማድሪድ የሚመቸኝ አንደኛ በጀለስካ ምክንያት ተረዳኛለህ? የጀለስካ አድናቂ ነኝ። የጀለስካ ፎቶ ቢኖርም ማብራቱ አንጸባርቆበት ገባ አይደለ? ሁለተኛ ነገር ደግሞ የማድሪድ ኦራ ይመቸኛል። በቃ ኦራ ያለው ክለብ ታሪክ ብቲ ጽድት ብቲ ገባሻለ? የሆነ ልክ እንትናቸው ላይ ባጃቸው ላይ እንዳለው ንጉስ የንጉስ ክለብ ይመስላል። ስለዚህ ይመቸኛል። ደጋፊው ግን አይደለም፣ የአርስዬ ብቻ ደጋፊ ነኝ። ሁለት ክለብ ይዘህ እኔ እንዳታስጨንቅ። አመቱን ሙሉ ስልህ እንደነበረው ቤስት አታክ ኢን ዩሮፕ ማንም አይክድም። ባርሰሎና ቤስት አታክ ኢን ዩሮፕ። ግን ቻምፒየንስ ሊግ ላይ የሁሉም ሀገሮችን ቤስት አታክ ያላቸውን ቡድኖች ነው የምትገጥሙት። አንዳንዶቹ ያገቡባቸዋል፣ ግን የበለጠ ታገቡባቸዋላችሁ። አንዳንዶቹ ደግሞ ያገቡባቸዋል፣ እናንተ እነሱ ላይ ማግባት እንዲከብዳችሁ ያደርጋሉ። ስለዛ ቻምፒየንስ ሊግ ማሰብተው ዶሜስቲክ ትረብልህን ለቃቀም ሃይላይን መርቻንት ገባህ? ፍሊክ ዴኮሬትድ ፖስት ኮግሉን ምን አባል ታመጣ? እልህ አንያያዝ ወጋ ወጋ ትንታኔ ምናምን ይመቻችሁ። You think that was long? Behind the scenes, exactly. That's why I don't turn off the. You think that was long? That was like 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes and a half. That's a long video. Next video, Hangman. By the way, there aren't a lot of Chelsea fans in Ethiopia. Have you noticed? Chelsea videos get the least engagement from any of the 5 clubs. Another POV, exactly, another POV. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button. By the way, I don't make scripts. I just speak about my mind. For 2 years, that's what I've been doing, and you guys get to see that live, me making a video straight up. Barcelona, CR7. There are a lot of Barca and Real Madrid fans, by the way, even in this country. God damn. And they hate each other. What is with the hate, by the way? I have never seen a fan base that hates each other more than Barca and Madrid. Have you noticed that? Bro, we are 0 UCL because of Barcelona. Exactly. When I was younger, they gave me multiple reasons to hate them, bro. Now, I don't hate them. I like them, in fact, because they play beautiful football. But I already have a team who I support for their beautiful football. You know what I mean? I like the aura of Madrid. You know what I mean? You want 2 clubs that complete you, not 2 of the same clubs. Think, my guys. Think. Why is this handle pissing me off? God damn. Waye, Kasaun, what's up? What team do you support, Nusa? Nusa is a Man City supporter. He supports Man City. Hangman, ፓፎስ የሚባል ዋይፋይ ፓስወርድን ማለት ነው የክለባቸው ባዝ ላይ ራሱ ማለት ነው የተጻፈውን ቋንቋ ማለት ነው ኤሊየን ላንጉዌጅ ያን ያህል ማንንም አያውቀው ክለብ ማለት ሜዳሽ ላይ ጠርተሽ 1-0 አሸነፍሽ 3 ነጥብ ነው ኦፍ ኮርስ 3 ነጥብ የጠበቅሽው ቸልሲና ያየሽው ቸልሲ አንድ አይነት ነው ወይ አይደለም ታዲያ ምላስሽ ምንድነው እንደዚህ የረዘመው የማን ዩናይትድ ደጋፊ ቆጣሽ እንደሆነ ቀራው እኔ ላይ ምትዝችብኝ ነገር ለምሳሌ ማለት ቲክቶክ ላይ አርሰናልን አሸነፈን ብለ የሰራው አንድ ቪዲዮ አምጣልኝ እስቲ ሶፊ አንደኛ የቆየሽው አንቺ ስለሆነሽ ማለት 3 አመት ምናምን 2 አመት ከምናምን 3 አመት ቢያንስ ሆነሻል ቲክቶክ ላይ ማለት አንድ ቪዲዮ አርሰናልን ሰጠናት ብለሽ ከጌም በኋላ የሰራሽው ቪዲዮ አምጪልኝ እስቲ አቻ ላይ ነው የምትፎክሪው አቻ ላይ ትፎክሪያለሽ ከጌም በፊት ደግሞ እንዴት እንደምትፎክሪ ማለት ሁላችሁም የቸልሲ አክቲቪስት እንዴት እንደምትላጥ እስቲ አንድ የሰራው ቪዲዮ አምጣ ትዝ ይላችኋል ወይ ላስት ታይም አርሰናል ስታሸንፉ ማለት ቲክቶክ ኤግዚስት አያደርግ ነበር ኮቪድ አልነበረም ነበር ገባችኋል ግን ስታው እና ኤሚሬትስ ላይ መተህ ትቀለብሰዋለህ አይደለ ሮባ ማን ማናጀራችሁ ምላስ ብቻ ነው ያለው ማን አቤት ይሄ ሰውዬ ምላሱ ኤንዞ ማሬስካ ላይ ቢገጠም ኖሮ የሚገርም ማናጀር ይጣው ነበር ማን ፓፎስ ላይ 1-0 አስቢ ኒውካስትል 3-0 ፒኤስቪ ነው ሪፕሬዘንት ሊቨርፑል 3-0 ገባሻል። አንቺ 1-0 ተጨንቀሽ አሽክምነሽ አሽክምነሽ ክፉ ግርፊያ እንደ 5-0 እየጠበቀሽ ነው። በተለይ ማናጀርሽ እንደዚህ ዲሉዥናል ሆኖ ከመጣማ ክፉ ግርፊያ ኤምሬትስ ላይ እየጠበቀሽ ነው። ተዘጋጂ ሮባ፣ ትቀለብሽዋለሽ። ቀለብስሻለሁ እንደዚህ It cannot be my I don't think it's my network. Chat. It's perfect. Kudus, check yours. This was harsh. This was harsh for is. You're mute? I'm not mute. I'm not.
ዋይፋይ ፓስወርድን ማ የክለባቸው ባዝ ላይ ራሱ ማ የተጻፈው ቋንቋ ማ ኤሊየን ላንጉጅ
ዋንጫ አርሴ ስንት ዋንጫ ነው የሚበላው ብለህ ጠይቅ።
3.3 የጠበቅሽው ቸልሲ ነው ያየሽው ቸልሲ አንድ አይነት ነው አይደል? ታዲያ ምላስሽ ምንድነው እንደዚህ የረዘመው?
I posted the Liverpool video, I posted the Barcelona video, now I'm about to post the Chelsea video.
ቲክቶክ ላይ አርሰናልን አሸነፈን ብለህ የሰራኸው አንድ ቪዲዮ አምጣልኝ እስቲ። ሶፊ አንደኛ የቆየሽው አንቺ ስለሆንሽ ማለት 3 ዓመት ምናምን 2 ዓመት ከምናምን 3 ዓመት ቢያንስ ሆነሻል ቲክቶክ ላይ ማለት አንድ ቪዲዮ አርሰናልን ሰጠናት ብለሽ ከጌም በኋላ የሰራሽው ቪዲዮ አምጪልኝ እስቲ። አቻ ላይ ነው የምትፎክሪው፣ አቻ ላይ ትፎክሪያለሽ። ከጌም በፊት ደግሞ እንዴት እንደምትፎክሪ ማለት ሁላችሁ የቸልሲ አክቲቪስት እንዴት እንደምትላጥ እስቲ አንድ የሰራው ቪዲዮ አምጣ። ትዝ ይላችኋል ወይ ላስት ታይም አርሰናል ስታሸንፍ ማለት ቲክቶክ ኤግዚስት አያደርግ ነበር፣ ኮቪድ አልነበረም ነበር። ገባችኋል? ግን ስታው እና ኤሚሬትስ ላይ መተህ ትቀለብሰዋለህ አይደለ? ሮባ ማን ማናጀራችሁ ምላስ ብቻ ነው ያለው ማ አቤት ይሄ ሰውዬ ምላሱ ኤንዞ ማሬስካ ላይ ቢገጠም ኖሮ ቢገርም ማናጀር ይተው ነበር ማ ፓፎስ ላይ 1-0 ኒውካስል ኒውካስትል 3-0 ፒኤስቪ ሪፕሬዘንት ሊቨርፑል 3-0 ገባሻል አንቺ
Man, let me make Chelsea fans talk. Let me trigger Chelsea fans. I'm sure Chelsea fans are gonna be triggered. I'm gonna piss Chelsea fans off. I'm gonna mention all the TikTokers I talked about. Piss them off. They won, but I'm gonna piss them off. I'm capable of this too. I'll give you the Man United treatment. I'll give you the Turfe treatment. Prediction for Sunday's game. 2-1 or 3-1. North London forever. Call some fans by one sitcom character. I think there is no reason to call some fans by one sitcom character. Who? Who's doing that? I don't want to spam your chat. You're not active on the chat. I'm trying to post. I'm trying to post my TikTok video. That's why. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm about to be done. Anybody else? Who did I mention? Where's the Liverpool video? Oh my god, I made the video about Liverpool, but I didn't post it. It wasn't my drafts. Idiot. I should have posted the Liverpool one first, because that's the one I streamed. Idiot me. Sound. And then chat, almost done. You are muted. No, I'm not. What do you mean I'm muted? It's working. It's working over there. How about now? How about now? Chat, how about now?
Good victory. Liverpool, Marseille.
How about now? Kadus Gosai, why are you vids flopped again and again? Who's that? Who's Kadus Gosai? You talk about TikTok? Kadus Gosai is a person who makes TikTok videos whose videos flop on TikTok. What's up? They used to call United fans Wayala too until EBS formally put a label on their faces. And then they started Shashe. And now they're called Terfe. Man United fans are now called Terfe, and they are the ultimate Wayalas right now. With concrete proof. Nobody's a bigger Wayala than Terfe fans. That's a fact. They used to call United fans Wayala. Exactly. It's working. Nah, on YouTube. Who makes videos on YouTube? Kadus Gosai makes videos on YouTube? Before leaving, can you explain the story behind Wayala and Shashe or Terfe? I think they got the name, like I wasn't around when they were given the name Shashe, but I think they were given the name Shashe from the TV show, from the sitcom, Ethiopian sitcom Betoch. I think the maid or the help was named Shashe, right? And she never gets past sixth grade or something like that. They finished sixth one season, so they called them Shashe, right? They're called Terfe this season because they finished 15th last season. You know, they survived Tarrafu from relegation, so they're called Terfe. The term Wayala can go for anybody. You hear every football game, you hear someone chant Wayala Zim, Wayala Zim. And because most people think Wayala is Arsenal fans' nickname, when Arsenal fans themselves chant Wayala Zim, they get confused, especially from the younger generation. Arsenal fans in Zurich, man, from Switzerland, from German-speaking Switzerland. Do you speak German? Ethio-Swiss, do you speak German? So when Arsenal fans chant Wayala Zim, it will make sense to you when I describe to you what the name Wayala came from. Usually back in the day, the rivalry was between Arsenal fans and United fans, right? Till this day, they have the biggest fan base. But like achievement-wise, you know what I mean? United was the one who were dominating the league. It's like the current day Man City versus Liverpool. We being the Liverpool, the one who wins it once in a while, and then Man United being Man City, the one who dominated the league, right? So because Arsenal fans don't like seeing United win the league, and they're always the one with the best. What a goal! They're the ones with the best goal of winning, the best chance of winning the league back in the day. Arsenal fans used to support anybody that plays against United. Anybody that plays against United, they support, right? So when your team scores, you say Wayala Zim, because say Man United is playing Everton, and then Everton score, and then the entire DSTV hall, a place where we used to watch the game, erupts with chats. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh my God. Everybody's happy. Everybody's yelling, right? We all know that's not Everton fans. Those are Arsenal fans happy that Everton scored on Man United, which means they're being Wayala, right? So in this definition, Arsenal only supports, or what term should I use? Only root against teams for the benefit of Arsenal winning the league or Arsenal winning the trophy. But when you come to Man United, they're supporting Man City, their neighbors, the club that's trying to make their city blue. Liverpool, they're historical rivals. You understand what I'm saying? The club they have the most beef with, club to club, not fan to fan. They would rather support these clubs as long as Arsenal does not win the league, right? They supported Man City 4 times. They supported Liverpool last season. They would rather watch Liverpool and United have 20 Premier League titles than watch Arsenal win 1. So for them, they're being Wayala in every game. Do you understand what I mean? Ethio-Swiss, I know a few German words, you know what I mean? I know people in Zurich, Switzerland, speak German. That's why I asked if you speak German. Not because I speak German. You catch my drift? I just know a few words. German is spoken by most Europeans as a second language, by the way. German is the English of Europe. French. In fact, there are 3 or 4 countries that speak German as their first language, their national language. Austrians speak German. In fact, Austrians are Germans. Straight up. They won't even be mad if you call them Germans. So guys, please make sure you watch these lives with a VPN turned on. If you live in Ethiopia. ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ የምትኖሩ የኔ ወዳጅ የኔ አፍቃሪ የኔ ቤተሰብ ከሆናችሁ ቪዲዮዎቹን ስታዩ VPN አብሩ ማስታወቂያ እንዲኖረው ማስታወቂያው ሙሉ ማየት አለባችሁ ማለት አይደለም 5 ሰከንድ 10 ሰከንድ እና ማስታወቂያ ነው ማስታወቂያው እስከመጣ ድረስ ብታሳልፉትም ማስታወቂያው እንዳያችሁት ነው የሚቆጠረው የሆነ 3 ሰከንድ ምናምን አይታችሁ ብታሳልፉት 5 ሰከንድ አይታችሁ ብታሳልፉት ማለት እንዳያችሁ ነው የሚቆጠረው ስለዚህ አንድ ወይ ሁለት ማስታወቂያ ብታዩ ለሃይላይት ራሱ መታችሁ ቢሆን አንድ ወይ ሁለት ማስታወቂያ ብታዩ ትንሽ ቪው ያለው ቪዲዮ ራሱ በደንብ ገንዘብ ጀነሬት ያደርጋል ትብብር ማለት ለኔ ይሄ ነው እና ኢንተርናሽናል እንሆናለን በእርግጠኝነት ተማመኑብን ነው ሞላችሁ እና ኮራችኋለን ኢትዮጵያ ወክል አሁን ባንዲራ ገዝቼ እዛ ጋር ደቅ አደርጋለሁ chat I think that was a great time I think I'm happy to have streamed a game that in which Arsenal was not playing we'll grow our fan base we'll make our fan base huge thank you so much Hailu Ganame all you 61 people on the chat thank you we love you we appreciate you we really appreciate your support we will represent you the right way internationally you understand what I'm saying we're going to level up especially with your support, I'm sure we will level up. Let me know in the comments or any time which games you want me to stream. I watch these games. It's only turning on the camera, the microphone, and the light. That's the only difference. Actually, the lights make the room feel too hot sometimes. It's like I'm sweating like a pig, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to pay as long as y'all fans are happy. Until next time, later. Thank you, Danny.